Will AI replace your job? The short answer is no. AI will not be able to replace your job. Your job is not over, it is changing, it is evolving. Understand carefully. AI is a new era where it will boost everybody's productivity. AI has a capability to do all type of jobs, but it will not be able to do 100% of what you do today. What it will be doing is it will be able to do 1,000 times more better work than a human being in some cases. But the percentage of what AI will do is between 20% to the 70% of a typical job. You may become from a different background. You are a lawyer, you are an engineer, you are an architect, you are a teacher, or you are a businessman running a factory, you are a small retail owning a shop. You could do any work. But AI will be able to pitch in there and do work with 1,000 times better efficiency than you. So AI will not replace your job. The person who knows AI will replace the job. Take an example of a writer who writes articles for news outlets. What he does in job today, he get a topic where he will do on his own research. He know who is the audience. He write an article, submit it to the news outlet, and they pay it to him. What AI will do here? AI will be able to write finest articles on behalf of that writer easily in a fraction of second. But you will still need that writer to verify the information he created, AI created. It needs to provide a context to the AI that what this news outlet is about, who are their audience, what type of articles the audiences like, what is their test. Accordingly, a generative AI will be able to generate an information that will be used by that writer. So yes, 70 to 80% of that writer job, AI will do it, but you will still need a writer to verify things there. So AI is not replacing that writer here. AI is definitely not replacing his job, but the person, another writer who knows how to use AI will definitely replace him. So it becomes utmost critical for us to understand the AI. In this next quick 5 minutes, I will be teaching you the fundamentals of AI. Listen carefully. This will be a bedrock information, a strong fundamentals for you. Number one concept is a generative AI. In the previous world, before artificial intelligence, we all used to generate information unintentionally. How it is? When we need to know some information, we used to go on a Google or on the social media sites or onto the YouTube, learn the video, understand it, and then generate the information. We used to do that. How we used to do that? If we want to know what is the best car in the world, we write to the Google, what is the best car in the world. Google goes and brings information on the internet available, telling us about the best car in the world. It could be some automobile company's own research, somebody's talking about that, some social media articles. All that information that used to be scattered because it is aggregated information. We used to consume it and generate an information for us and use the output for us, right? Same thing is happening today with the AI called generative AI. You might be already start using that using ChatGPT, Gemini. These are generative AIs. They generate the information. Gen is a short form of generative. The very important concept in the generative AI is the foundation models. These foundation models holds that information that Google used to hold on the internet. So they are holding that trillions of data information within this foundation model. Understand like a tank of water. When you turn on the tap, you get the water. Similar concept. These foundation model are like a water tank. When you ask a question, it turns on the tap and it will give you an information. But it is not as simple as sounds like a tank, water tank. It is very complicated. You need a fast processing hardware, semiconductor chips, and it is all headache goes to that big technology companies like Meta, Anthropic, Google. Those have built these foundation models for us. We don't need to know how complex that is, and that is not our job. What we need to know is simply how to ask questions to these generative models and learn the information from them. So generative AI is this simple concept. It is based on a foundation model. There is one more concept called LLM, large language model. It is a very simple concept, a phenomenon that allows us to analyze the data, generate the textual data. It could be a text, image, or videos. It again uses millions of parameters to identify and retrieve and fetch that information for you. Stay tuned in if you want to keep learning the AI concept. In our upcoming videos, I will be sharing with you the furthermore concepts about AI that will make you a solid AI engineer, a solid AI person who in his own job will be able to use AI and thrive and do more productive works. Please hit that subscribe button, like, share.